Wreckage.
How far does this invisible wall seem to extend? Not invisible. What's the word?
Transparent.
Transparent.
How far does this transparent wall extend? Like just the border of that alcove?
Yes.
So Wreckage decides to attack the corner where the wall meets the transparent wall.
So with his axe, a slashing sharp weapon, he's going to attack a stone wall.
Well, it's an axe +1.
It's a magic
maybe,
axe, yeah?
Yeah, I think a magic axe would be best.
No, my question is it a magic axe? I don't recall him getting a magic axe. Maybe he did, and I don't remember.
No, hold on. It's his armor that's magic. Yeah.
So he smashes his armor against the wall.
His magical hide armor. No, I guess so. He switches for. He's got a lot of stuff. A mace seems like the logical choice.
Well, right now he's prone on the floor on top of Autumn.
So he hits the wall with Autumn. No. So he stands up, and then it's what, 2 minor actions to change weapons?
Yeah. Again, from the original description, the walls are smooth stone, and in case you're wondering, the floors consist of flagstones with mortar between them.
Maybe the floor would be a better choice.
It's gonna dig a tunnel straight to China. I knew it.
Yeah, actually, I think Wreckage is going to attack the floor. So he switches. He puts away his battle axe and takes out his mace. And goes to stand a little closer in what should be a safe spot. And he attacks the floor at basically the corner.
So move action to
Yes.
stand up, move action to move there, and then 2 minor actions. Are you spending an action point somewhere?
Oh, that's right. He stood up. So he didn't move. And yeah, so he just attacks the wall. With a strength of stone attack. Because he likes it. Rolls a 21 total. 10 damage.
He takes a chip off the wall. Very tiny stone chip. Maybe about half the size of a pinky nail.
Don't worry, Zook. We'll get you out.
I don't think he's worried about getting out. I think he's worried about when he's gonna get out. Autumn. Still
Right,
prone,
I'm gonna
with
stand
Wreckage
up,
nearly stepping on her.
if that's even possible with him standing there. Alright, hold on. Okay, stand up and move Coltane's right. And yeah, that's all I'm doing right.
Round 12, Winter.
Winter decides to get closer to what's going on. And he shimmies along the wall.
Coltane.
Coltane does nothing because he doesn't know what to do.
For the record, I'd like to once again express my lack of love for this Keep on the Shadowfell adventure. As the water level reaches 5 feet and Zook is treading water, a whirlpool forms in this 20 by 20 foot area, violently rocking Zook around. Zook takes 8 points of damage. Zook is slowed. Zook takes a -5 penalty to attack rolls and skill checks. And Zook is moved into the following square. He's actually moved back to his original square, his square of origin.
This is ridiculous.
So what was that, 8 damage to Zook? Taking him down to 32 out of 40 hit points.
He's the only one who can help himself, and he's being crippled.
Zook is up.
I wish he had a phase step. Okay, so I guess I have to make him roll a swim check first.
Swim check not
-5.
necessary.
Okay. But if I want to attack the vase again, that's a -5 to his attack.
Ain't that grand?
Yep. But it's just a statue, right? He can't miss. Zook attacks the vase with grasping claws again. Oh, wait. Oh, well, you know, it's not even worth putting in the -5, because I rolled a 1. He fumbles.
Well, the good thing is that the fumble doesn't really make a difference. Wreckage.
Wreckage sits down and cries.
Autumn.
I have no idea what to do anymore. I really don't.
Round 13. Wintier.
Wintier gets closer to the action.
Coltain.
So there's absolutely no break between the solid wall and the transparent wall on the corner.
That's correct.
Maybe Wreckage should try to dig his tunnel.
Coltain tries to pick away at what's holding the flagstones together so that they can potentially move one from underneath the wall of force. So he's chipping at the mortar with his sword.
Magical sword.
Alright, so 15 and 7 damage to the mortar.
Coltain strikes the ground with his sword and not much happens. The whirlpool sloshes Zook around for another 10 damage before depositing him in front of the northeastern cherub statue.
I thought whirlpools generally sucked you into the center.
It's magic. So Zook is down to 22 out of 40 hit points.
Does he have to swim now?
No, the water level doesn't really seem to be rising at this point. Yet the water is still pouring out.
Okay, so Zook attempts to attack the statue he hit before.
Do you think he could climb on top of the statue?
Well, there's an idea. Do you think he could climb on top of the statue to avoid the water?
Well, the water is high enough to still reach him. He'd have to do a strength check every round to hold on, as a standard action.
Okay, so that really would be delaying the inevitable. Alright, Zook is gonna attack the vase again. That's a total of 6 versus reflex for 7 damage.
Zook, the sodding wet lynx, misses the vase entirely as he's whipping around in this whirlpool. So I know in round by round it's like the whirlpool deposits him, but really he's constantly spinning around, and it just so happened on his turn he happens to be around there, so he swims a little over there.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Wreckage.
Could I do like a intelligence roll or something to maybe get a hint? Like just thinking really hard.
Sure.
So Wreckage sits down and thinks really hard.
Don't think you'll start a fire.
He rolls a 10.
He's got nothing.
And Wreckage says nothing.
Do I smell something burning?
Autumn.
Oh, shit, I wouldn't even know where to begin. The only idea I have puts my own ass at risk, which is not worth it in the long run. Yeah. I wouldn't survive too long in that friggin' water anyways.
You can't phase step in there because phase step, you need line of sight and line of effect. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I believe. Like, I don't think you can phase step through a closed window just because you can see on the other side. I can look that up real quick if you still want to consider that option.
I'm not considering that option. If the whirlpool wasn't there, I'd consider it, but that thing's gonna destroy me faster than it'll destroy him. At this point, it won't. It's not like I'd last much longer. There's gotta be something to do.
Oh, you don't need line of effect, actually. You're right, you would be able to teleport in there.
Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind for future use. So anybody want to try moving that statue? That's the only other idea I've got.
Well, Wreckage can't take another hit.
Why hasn't Wreckage used his healing, his second wind?
Why hasn't Coltain?
There's no time for that.
He's been too busy standing there doing very little.
crying takes a lot of work. It's because he's not thinking about himself at a time like this.
Oh, I can't even think of any ideas.
Maybe you can start carving his tombstone.
Maybe I should do what Wreckage and sit there and think. Not that that'll help any.
Do it.
Hold on. I'm working on it. Right. Considering I get a minus. Oh my god, I got a 7 for an intelligence check.
That's less than Wreckage got.
That's just depressing.
Autumn thinks if they fight the giant warrior statue, that'll save Zook by proving their honor to him.
I don't even know if that's a good idea. Because I get the feeling he'll kill us.
It's better than anything else we've done.
Round 14, Wintier.
Wintier makes a desperate perception check, looking for anything.
Can you be more specific?
Anything is pretty specific, don't you think?
I just need to know what you're trying to perceive. Like, is it the statue? Is it the cherub? Is it... What object are you making your perception check on?
What object should I be making my perception check on? Alright, I think maybe the big statue is a good one. 'Cause it would be nice if we could use the big statue to somehow break the wall. So yeah, perception check on the big statue.
Roll it.
Whopping total of 26.
Wintier, apart from noticing that the statue is articulated, notices a well-hidden access panel on the statue's dais.
Are you serious? Are you... Does the
That is
adventure
so-
really have that? Or did you just
That
make
is
that up to give us a
So
chance?
Star Trek. 100% Star Trek. There's always an access panel.
I did not make that up. No, that's in the adventure.
Wintier calls Chief O'Brien to... I'm sorry, where was the access panel?
Right there.
You know, Zook would be the ideal character to go access this access panel. Can you describe the access panel?
Could you use it in a sentence?
What is an access panel and how do you spell it?
So, it I mean, what it looks like is just a panel. You'd have to remove the panel to see what's underneath it.
So Wintier, sucking up his balls, tries to... Not, you know, literally, I mean, like...
Like a sumo
gathers
wrestler.
his courage. And he goes to access the access panel. Because, judging from its description, access panels are designed to be accessed.
I think the correct word you're looking for is open.
No, because then it would be an opening panel.
Wait, it was here, right?
Yeah. Do I have to move one over?
What is it that you're doing again?
I'm accessing the access panel.
Yeah, you need to move into that square.
Oh, I'm so scared. So Wintier accesses the access panel from the square adjacent to the access panel.
So he sees mechanisms within.
Hey guys, there's mechanisms within.
Hey, I got this weird idea. How about you stick something in it?
Are they like, what's the word? Like hand, can I use these mechanisms, or are they all just like, you know, self...
He could make a thievery check to disable the trap.
Okay, can I do that? I've already done a perception check.
Yes you can.
So he does a thievery check without any thieves' tools. And he probably shouldn't even have tried. He gets a total of 8.
Yeah, Wintier does not manage to do anything in there.
Is he able to crawl into it?
No.
Okay. Wintier
Well, I mean,
prepares
not
for-
unless he wants to be crushed by gears and stuff.
Wintier hopes that his left-handed statue can't reach him where he is.
Colton.
If that statue were to attack Wintier and Coltane standing on the same square, would it hit both of them?
I cannot answer that question.
Yeah, it totally would.
Yeah,
And we'd
I'll
have
let
penalties.
Christian answer.
Coltane suggests that Winter move and Autumn try to thievery with the accessing
It's kind
of
of hard for
gears.
him to move.
And he will do his best to inspire her to survive long enough to muck around as much as she needs. And hopefully they can do it before Zook dies.
Couldn't you use your inspiring words to heal Zook, if he can hear you?
I'm gonna wait just a little bit.
Wait till he's almost dead to find out that it doesn't work.
Coltane shouts at Zook, telling him to shout back if he can hear him.
The giant warrior swings around, but Wintier dodges the blade. Zook is sloshed around for another 10 damage, bringing him down to 12. He is once again brought closer to the second statue.
It's another 10 damage.
That's right. He's down to 12. Zook is up.
Did he hear Coltane?
He did.
Alright, as ridiculous as it sounds, Zook is going to take his second wind. I doubt total defense will help, but he's gonna try anyway.
Zook backed up to 22 hit points. Wreckage.
So wreckage does nothing.
Second wind. Second wind. Or not.
Autumn.
Right. Is there any penalties for me being in the same square as Wintier?
It gives us
Cheer.
massive penalties of defense.
Yeah.
And
But Winter can
considering we
move
have
on his turn.
I don't suppose I
Giant
can push him out of the way.
Actually, no, it's true. I should have initiative before the statue. So do it.
Alright, okay. Then I'm gonna move up to the access panel. Try to disable the whatever the hell it is in there. And I do get a bonus for my thieves' tools or not if I use them.
No, that's for picking locks, I believe. Wait.
Fine, fine.
Wait. Yeah, that's for opening locks.
Okay, fine.
Oh, no, even for traps, yeah. +2.
Okay. So instead of having a -1, I'll have a +1. So...
Correct.
26.
Yeah, thank you. 26.
Isn't it 25?
No, because I have a -1 right now.
Yeah, -1 plus 2 makes 25.
No, but 25
No, I'm a
minus 1
retard.
makes... Yeah, you are a retard. Jesus.
Okay, so Autumn starts disabling it. She succeeds and realizes she's going to need to disable 3 more mechanisms to get this thing to stop
Oh,
entirely.
shit. Oh, crap.
Can't you tell if these mechanisms are on the statue, or do we have to go to those dragons?
Round 15, Wintier.
When you say disable, are they all from the same access panel?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so I don't have to like run around looking for more access panels.
That's right.
I would have found the creators and punched them if I had to do that.
I would join.
I think we should
Just
punch
putting
them
that on
anyway.
YouTube. So using the thieves' tools that Autumn so I don't even have a vocabulary right now. Using the thieves' tools that Autumn left in the access panel, Wintier tries to disable one of the other 3. And Wintier is just really shouldn't bother when he rolls a 1. So he steps to the side.
Wintier nearly mangles his hands within the gears. Instead, his sleeve gets caught and tears the whole sleeve off.
It's a fashion statement.
But it's a 1 plus 5, right? So it's not too bad.
So just to clarify, these mechanisms, these gears, is some mechanical aspect within this dais underneath this articulated, swinging warrior statue.
Here's a question. Couldn't Wreckage just go up to it and smash everything?
Wreckage would die if he got too close. He's too busy crying.
Yeah, but all he has to do is like stick his mace in there, or smash things, or smash the friggin' wall.
So just to use a real life example, in an engine, let's say an airplane engine, if you smash the throttle, what happens? I'll tell you what happens.
I wouldn't know. I
It
don't know
goes
anything about
it
it.
goes it gets stuck on maximum throttle. So just
Really?
a real life
Have you
example.
been in an airplane and smashed the throttle, CJ?
No, but I was just watching The Colony last night, and that's exactly what they were saying and what they demonstrated.
Okay, see, I have no knowledge of engines or anything of that sort. So. But now
So
I
sure,
the
if
way.
Wreckage wants to go smashy smashy, let him do whatever he wants.
Then we can blame him for Zook dying.
Wreckage
Yeah.
wants to sit and cry.
Wait,
Let
wait.
him sit and
What
cry.
if he jammed something in the gears?
Again, he can do whatever he wants. Coltane's up.
I say you should jam his battle axe in the gears.
Coltane makes wild but inspiring gestures and tells Zook that he's a real champion swimmer.
This isn't the Olympics.
So Zook is back up to 34 out of 40. Nice. The giant statue swings and strikes both Autumn and Winter, knocking them prone and dealing 11 damage to each. Winter is down to 10 hit points, Autumn is down to 23. So this giant warrior statue is the only statue here on which you have not spotted any arcane runes. You've just spotted this mechanical contraption within it. The whirlpool knocks Zook around some more. 3 damage this time. And it deposits him near the southwestern statue. Zook down to 31 out of 40.
Alright. Zook swims or treads water or whatever it is over to that statue and tries clawing at the vase again.
Oh, that's right. He's still in lynx form, isn't he?
Alright. 7 versus reflex.
Once again, he cannot hit.
How do you hit something? How do you miss something that doesn't move?
It's
Zook
because he's
is
being
moving.
spun around.
Yeah, we went
Wreckage.
over that already. Wreckage decides to try and be useful now that people are doing that thing they're doing. And, he's gonna lay down some cover with...
Give it a moment. He'll come up with something.
Sorry, things are just not being cool. There we go. Nature's Abundance. Close burst 3. Would the close burst 3 reach the both of them?
Yes,
or
they
just
are within
Autumn?
3.
Even Winter? Well, just for fun. Wreckage moves a little closer.
You realize
Drops
that
down
Wreckage
Nature's
hit.
Abundance.
You
and
realize
goes
you
back to the
can't-
wall. What?
You can't move standard and move again.
I can't?
If he spends an action point, he can.
Alright, well, unless you want to get hit by that statue, you're gonna have to spend an action point to move again. Because if you move once, then use your ability and then move back, that's one move action, one standard action, and another move action, but you don't get that many actions.
Wreckage is gonna risk it, because he's in cover.
Alright, Wreckage summons forth plants somehow. Magically.
They're made out of his tears.
Yay, magic tear plant.
Autumn prone.
Right. I should probably stand up. That seems like a logical thing to do. And then, work my magic and attempt to disable another mechanism. Yeah. That's the last thing I need is a bonus for it. Right. A 30.
Nice. Autumn is halfway to deactivating this spinning statue.
Alright. I'll spend my action point. And I will attempt to disable another mechanism.
And you regain 5 hit points from Coltane's inspiring presence.
Awesome. Even better. 31.
Oh, you rolled a 20.
These are actual hit points, not temp ones, right?
Yes, real hit points.
Alright, just one more mechanism needs to be disabled.
And what I'll do is I'll move out of the way so Wintier can try to get the last one. Or
You did
Sure,
your
whatever.
move action to stand up.
Oh no, that's right, that's right. Oh, shit. Oh well. We're covered. We'll be fine, in theory.
Round 16, Wintier.
So Winter crawls over, leaning heavily against Autumn's boobs. He tries to disable the last mechanism.
He's gonna have to
using
get up.
her. You have to get up to do that? It's
out of
an access
reach.
point. It's out of reach. So leaning heavily on her boobs, he stands up. Can he do that after crawling over one? How many points was it?
That's
3?
your 2 move actions.
So he can't do the thievery, can he?
Unless he wants to spend an action point.
But if you stay there, you're giving terrible penalties to your defense. You might as well just crawl away.
Could we just make it that he didn't crawl and all he did was stand up?
Sure.
So Winter stands up, still trying to involve Autumn's breasts in some fashion.
Joy.
It'll be such justice if he gets hit by the statue.
Or stabbed by me.
So Wintier has risen and is just standing there with his 10 hit points. Coltane.
Coltane knows he can heal someone, but he doesn't know if he should heal Winter or Wreckage, and since they're both stupid enough to be there while still hurt, while they could have stayed away, he decides he'll save the healing for someone more needy and just try stabilizing anyone who gets killed for being an idiot. Actually, you know what? He's gonna heal Wreckage. No, I don't know. Should he heal Wreckage or
Glorious
Winter?
leader.
I just think if it kills both of them, it's gonna be a real pain to try and stabilize everyone.
Don't forget about Zook.
You know what? They're stupid. They get what's coming to them. He's not gonna heal anyone.
Coltane opting to reserve his healing for the one who is trapped by himself. The statue spins around, and all 3, Wintier, Autumn, and Wreckage, are within range. Autumn is struck, Wreckage dodges, and Wintier dodges.
Oh great, the important person gets hit.
See, that's why I'm saving my healing.
Yep.
Autumn takes 7 damage and is knocked prone.
I grow tired of being proned.
You're being proned by the statue.
Zook is sloshed around for another 3 damage and is deposited right where he is. Zook down to 28. Zook is up.
He attempts to claw at the vase. A total of 11 versus reflex this time.
A little better, he manages to touch it, but he doesn't strike with enough force to do damage. Wreckage, 9 hit points.
Yeah, Wreckage goes to the wall.
Into the wall.
Into the wall.
Wreckage is cheating.
Take off no clip.
IDD cutie.
That only works in Doom 1. It's ID clip in Doom 2. And IDD QD is God mode.
ID KFA then, was it?
No, that's...
Autumn's up.
ID SPISPOPD. That's no clip.
So other than
IDFA
inputting
is
Doom cheat codes, what does Autumn do?
Alright, it's my turn.
Yes.
Sorry, you caught me in a moment of nostalgia. Right. I'm going to stand up. Obviously. And I'm going to attempt to disable the last mechanism. Oh, I get a 15.
Autumn doesn't quite do it this time.
I'm sad.
Move it to the side.
I can't.
Round 17, Wintier.
Or I'm prone.
Oh, because you were prone.
Just move away. She'll survive long enough to do it.
Yeah.
So,
But he wants to steal her thunder.
moves over. Does his thievery check. Total of 23.
And Wintier disables the mechanism. The gears stop whirring, and the warrior stops spinning.
Awesome. What do we do now?
I was hoping that would stop everything.
So we've disabled the warrior, but Zook is still drowning.
As you guys are celebrating your victory, Zook is still dying.
Okay. Can we go back to my previous idea, which is to attempt to move one of those statues and fire it off at the wall? Oh wait, you guys are like crippled and dying. Maybe it's a bad idea.
The statues are working off of arcane symbols, not gears and levers.
Maybe we can just destroy them? Maybe if we destroy all our statues,
Actually,
we can
maybe
feel
there's something on
accomplished
the
and
statue
leave
that
Zook
might
to
help us.
drown.
Ever think of that? Since the statue's been disabled, maybe there's something we can examine more closely.
Yeah, maybe we can use the statue to attack the invisible wall.
Kind of like how they use the Statue of Liberty in Ghostbusters 2.
Exactly.
Works for me.
Coltane.
Coltane looks at the dragon statue. Does it look like he could move it? Or does it look just too big?
It's pretty massive.
So that's pretty hopeless, huh?
It would require Herculean strength.
Oh, Wreckage has Herculean strength.
No, Wreckage has Recaugian strength.
I was gonna say 20 strength.
Which is like, 2 Herculeses. It's the power of tears.
I'm pretty sure the plural would be Herculi.
So Coltane looks at Zook and gestures wildly at our victory, saying, "Look, if we can do it, so can you." Encouraging him to kill a vase.
How much healing
Applause.
do you guys have? Zook did his second wind. Does Coltane have 1 or 2 left?
Coltane has his own second wind, the armor, but he only has 1 more inspiring thing left.
And Zook used his second wind, correct?
Yes.
Zook is sloshed around for another 4 damage, bringing him down to 24 hit points. And he is deposited at the southwestern one.
He's deposited in the southwestern? Is that like the hotel chain?
Yes.
Oh, I know, that's Best Western. Never mind.
Zook is up.
Zook swims over to the statue that he always attacks and tries attacking it. Oh, look, he got a 6.
Zook is a drowning cat. Wreckage.
Yep, that's it.
Wreckage still at 9 hit points. Autumn is up.
I climb up this platform thing because I can't remember what the hell they call it.
Okay, think of the
Also, I
game
can't-
Deus Ex. It's completely not the same word, but just think of that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right. Dais. So I'm gonna climb the dais and approach the statue, and then, well, I might as well examine it to see if there's anything. What I should say is see if there's anything that can help us.
Roll
Nothing can
perception.
help much. Yep. I get an 8.
Autumn notices nothing.
That's very philosophical.
Round 18, Wintier. 10 hit points.
Perception check into the little Star Trek hole to see if there's any way we can control this statue to attack the Cherubian wall. Or possibly something.